right?
They asked my father, who did he want to see in the football match? Because we actually saw a football match in Tehran later. Who did he want to see in this game between America and Iran?
In the
Who
World
would
Cup.
win? My father said, Iran I want to see. Like that, everybody's glad.
And what about Tehran, the capital?
Well, Tehran, just my first impressions going back. Iran is much cleaner. The poverty, there were none of that grinding poverty that we used to see 30 years ago, because, I mean, obviously there was a lot of beauty, but 30 years ago there was poverty, there were poverty-related diseases. We saw none of that. The education system, every village had a every village had a medical center.
Facility,
Had electricity.
The electricity, the infrastructure, the roads, much better than the LIE.
Yeah.
I mean, my God, if we could get roads like that in New York, we'd be all set. Overall, I was really pleasantly, well, not surprised. I was amazed at the quality. Parks, Tehran. As this is another myth, you know, when we tell people, yes, the boulevards are all lined with these huge trees, and there are trees in the middle, and everyone says, well, there are no trees in Iran. Of course, they have really made the roads and the parks and the greenery in Tehran beautiful. It's a huge city, but it doesn't feel like steel and concrete. But it has a real energy. I love.
No, what's amazing is Karbashi learned something in Isfahan when he was governor of Isfahan province, and he took what the mayor in Isfahan had done, the mayor of Tehran, and he introduced the same policy that had been done in Isfahan, which is offer the garbage workers, the sanitation workers, incentive. The more garbage they bring in, the more money they make. And not only is Isfahan clean, but Tehran is clean. We could do that here.
Well, if I didn't hear you saying all these things from your heart in National Arts Club, one would think maybe we brought you here to do some propaganda or something like that. But you're dealing with the subject so nicely that from heart level that I cannot deny that, of course.
You'll see one thing. There was a CNN film that was made our last day when we were there. We were up in Dizine, we were skiing, and at 3 o'clock we get a phone call on top of the ski slope. I answer the phone. I said, who's this? And I hear this, oh yes, oh boy, this is Kashif Naji from CNN. I'd like to do a piece on you and your four brothers skiing. You see. And I said, well, you better get up here because we want to go skiing and we're leaving now. So the gentlemen came up with their cameras, they filmed us, and you'll be able to see what he made of this film because there's...
In CNN?
Yeah.
I'll look forward to that.
And well, we were looking forward to it because we were saying how every fantasy we had been fulfilled. I mean, you can imagine coming to Iran, finding Hassan, finding these beautiful bazaars and carpets, and then I said, you know what, I want one last thing. I want to go skiing in the middle of April. And everyone, of course, said, you're crazy.
It was possible.
And we went. And there was, you know, it was the gondola and the chairlifts, and the Austrian instructors were there.
It cost us, what, $6 for all of us?
$6.
With our skis and our boots?
No, I didn't, you know, unbelievable. But that's the thing. Our fantasies were fulfilled on every level, and whatever preconceptions